Tornadoes are nature's most unpredictable and deadly storms. With winds that can exceed 300 miles per hour, these twisters leave a trail of destruction in their wake, obliterating anything in their path within minutes. Today we're taking a look at the most devastating tornadoes in history, storms that not only destroyed entire towns, but also changed the way we approach weather forecasting and disaster preparedness. Let's begin our journey through these catastrophic events and the heart-wrenching stories behind them. On May 20, 2013, an EF5 tornado, the highest rating on the enhanced Fujita scale, struck the city of Moore, Oklahoma. With wind speeds reaching up to 210 miles per hour, this storm carved a destructive path 17 miles long and more than a mile wide. The tornado touched down just before 3 p.m., giving residents little time to prepare. Schools were still in session when the tornado hit. Tragically, Plaza Towers Elementary School was directly in its path, leading to the deaths of 7 children as the building was leveled. Overall, 24 lives were lost, and over 300 people were injured. The tornado destroyed over 1,000 homes and caused more than $2 billion in damages. The aftermath led to significant improvements in emergency protocols for schools and storm shelters across Oklahoma. We go back to May 11, 1953, when the Waco tornado struck Texas. This powerful F4 tornado is still one of the deadliest to hit the U.S. It roared into downtown Waco without warning, leaving businesses, homes, and churches in ruins. With winds estimated at 260 miles per hour, the tornado decimated everything in its path. In 1953, tornado forecasting and warning systems were still in their infancy, which meant that many were caught off guard. People went about their daily routines, unaware of the storm brewing on the horizon. The tornado killed 114 people and injured over 600, making it one of the deadliest tornadoes in Texas history. The destruction it caused, over $51 million in damage at the time, led to advancements in tornado detection and public alert systems across the U.S. The 2011 Joplin tornado, which is remembered as one of the deadliest and most expensive tornadoes in U.S. history. On May 22, 2011, this massive EF5 tornado hit Joplin, Missouri, with winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. The tornado spanned over a mile in width and traveled nearly 22 miles, cutting a swath of destruction across the city. St. John's Regional Medical Center, a 9-story hospital, was directly hit by the tornado, leaving patients and medical staff trapped in the debris. The tornado's force was so immense that it knocked over cars, flattened neighborhoods, and left the city unrecognizable. The tornado claimed 158 lives, injured over 1,100 people, and caused nearly $3 billion in damages, making it the costliest tornado in U.S. history. The sheer scale of the devastation prompted a massive recovery effort and brought attention to the need for improved emergency preparedness. The 1974 super outbreak was not a single tornado, but a catastrophic event. From April 3 to 4, 1974, a total of 148 tornadoes touched down in 13 U.S. states, from the Midwest to the South, in just 18 hours. The outbreak spawned 30 F4 and F5 tornadoes, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. One of the most famous tornadoes in the outbreak was the F5 tornado that struck Xenia, Ohio, killing 34 people and wiping out much of the city. Survivors recall the deafening roar and the sky turning black as the tornado approached. The 1974 super outbreak killed 319 people and caused billions of dollars in damage. It remains one of the largest tornado outbreaks in recorded history and led to significant advances in tornado research and forecasting. The Daulatpur Saturia tornado, the deadliest tornado ever recorded. On April 26, 1989, A massive tornado struck the towns of Daulatpur and Saturia in Bangladesh, leaving a path of death and destruction in its wake. With wind speeds likely exceeding 200 miles per hour, the tornado tore through densely populated areas. Entire villages were leveled, leaving thousands of people without homes. The death toll was staggering. An estimated 3,300 people were killed, and tens of thousands more were injured or left homeless. This tragic event remains a stark reminder of the vulnerability of densely populated areas to extreme weather events. The destruction it caused was so immense that recovery took years, and the memory of the disaster is still etched in the minds of survivors. The infamous Tri-State Tornado of 1925. This F5 tornado holds the record for the longest continuous path of destruction, 219 miles across 3 states, Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. It was a terrifying storm, with estimated winds of 300 miles per hour, that left communities completely destroyed in its wake. Many survivors from the small towns it passed through described the storm as a wall of black that swallowed everything in its path. The town of Murfreesboro, Illinois, suffered the most casualties, with over 200 people losing their lives. The Tri-State Tornado remains the deadliest tornado in U.S. history, claiming 695 lives and injuring over 2,000 people. The storm caused $17 million in damage at the time, equivalent to nearly $2 billion today. Its legacy is a testament to the sheer power of nature and the importance of early warning systems. The 1999 Oklahoma tornado outbreak. On May 3, 1999, a series of tornadoes swept across Oklahoma, including the most powerful tornado ever recorded, the F5 that struck Bridge Creek and more. This tornado produced wind speeds of over 300 miles per hour, the highest ever measured. Residents who survived described the tornado as sounding like a freight train, with debris flying through the air like missiles. Entire neighborhoods were flattened in seconds, and the aftermath was nothing short of apocalyptic. The 1999 outbreak killed 36 people and caused over $1 billion in damages. The strength of the tornadoes, combined with the widespread destruction, marked a turning point in how the U.S. responds to tornado emergencies, leading to improved warning systems and storm shelters. On March 3, 1966, this F5 tornado hit Jackson, Mississippi, killing 58 people and injuring over 500. The tornado was named after the Candlestick Park shopping center, which was completely leveled by the storm. With wind speeds nearing 300 miles per hour, the destruction it caused was absolute. Eyewitnesses described the sky turning green and an eerie calm before the tornado hit. When it did, it left behind a trail of destruction that took years to recover from. The Candlestick Park tornado left a 202-mile-long path of destruction, making it one of the longest-lasting tornadoes in U.S. history. The storm's ferocity shocked even seasoned meteorologists and remains a defining moment in Mississippi's weather history. On April 11, 1965, 47 tornadoes touched down across the U.S. Midwest, leaving a trail of death and destruction in their wake. The outbreak included multiple F4 and F5 tornadoes, some of which struck without warning. The outbreak hit hardest in states like Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, where entire towns were reduced to rubble. The tornadoes hit churches during Palm Sunday services, killing families who had gathered to worship. In total, 271 people were killed, and over 1,500 were injured. The destruction it caused forever changed the way communities in the Midwest prepare for tornadoes, leading to the development of advanced radar systems and tornado sirens. On April 27, 2011, this EF4 tornado, part of the larger 2011 super outbreak, ravaged Alabama, killing 64 people and causing over $2 billion in damage. Witnesses described the sky turning a deep, terrifying green as the tornado approached. By the time it touched down in Tuscaloosa, it was more than a mile wide and tore through homes, businesses, and lives without mercy. In just a few short minutes, entire neighborhoods were wiped off the map. The tornado's path stretched over 80 miles, hitting both Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. It was one of the most destructive tornadoes in recent history, and the scars it left behind still linger in the affected community. These tornadoes are a sobering reminder of the power of nature. They have reshaped landscapes, taken lives, and left behind stories of unimaginable loss and resilience. While we may never be able to control the weather, advances in technology are helping us better understand and predict these storms, giving us a fighting chance to stay safe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on natural disasters and the forces of nature. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time on Storm Journey.